No es suficiente dolor en la desesperación que un mar de silencio al llorar. Cuando te parten en dos, cuando se agota el valor y tan solo te queda saltar el recuerdo de ayer y un vacío que no tiene fin. Me preguntan por
no. I've been here before.
Let's have a quick look, alright?
Yeah.
So, you want to just go that way?
This way, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's shed 4. Let's have a quick look at it,
Yeah,
alright?
no problem at all.
1 second, I'll just get your registration. Is it 212D?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just head that way. Down there.
Thank you.
Až to bude možné, otočte se a potom na konci ulice sahněte doleva.
Kde je čtyřka? Tady je čtyřka.
Hello, mate.
Hi, I've been sent here from.
Yeah, no problem. Have you got CMR and passport?
Yes, I do.
And have you got a high vis?
I do, yep. Here's my passport,
Thank you.
and here are all the CMRs.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. And if you just get your high vis,
All right.
So when you're on the passenger side, you've got a fuse box as well.
Yeah.
So with this design, I'll show you when we get out because it's easier to look by popping the panel at the side.
Right.
But as we go along with the day, you'll see ones that just pop out
Right.
nice and easy and you can see all inside. So yeah, if you just have a look at your what's in your door. light switch on your door? Just a
Which, oh yeah, I have no idea what does what.
That's better. Yeah, so if you're looking for lights, they might be above where all the tachograph is, might be on the door,
Yeah.
they might be on the panel as well.
Yeah.
So my side, I've just got a little tray here,
Yeah.
a little drawer. That's common for passenger seats as well. If you get anything like this, just make sure that you check in underneath.
Yeah.
Because some of these as well have a drawer, which you can't really tell unless you're messing about with
Yeah.
it. For your side of the driver, so you want to be trying to pop panels. I like to pop panels that are blank because I'm guessing that they're not connected to electrics.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do damage things, it's not a problem. We just write a damage notebook.
Right.
We give them a link to on a good website.
Right, okay.
And they can go through it that way.
Yeah.
If I do damage anything, I take a picture on my work phone.
Right.
And then I tell the driver,
Yeah.
and I say, while I've been searching, this has happened.
Yeah.
And then we put it in the centre format as well. So it's not a problem. Obviously, I just try not to. And then if you try pop one of those,
Yeah. So do you just go in at the top?
yeah, I just try every angle basically.
God, this is so weird. It just feels like you're dismantling something.
And then, yeah, so when you've got a scope, I'd
can
put a
go in.
scope in, you can look all around, look at all the angles, just
Yeah.
obviously be careful of the electrics that you're touching. If it looks like it's dodgy wiring, then maybe not, but then that could be a thing of like, why is it dodgy wiring, why do things not look connected? And then when we've got the scanner up and running,
Yeah.
which is parked over there, we can always have the cab scanned as well if there's something that you're not quite able to get to if it's not safe
Yeah.
enough. So I'd be happy
they
with
just-
that. So I'd
easy
consider
enough.
that like this area. There's nothing sticking out. There's
Right.
nothing
Okay.
that's pointing out to me. So I would maybe try to get one on the other side if there was
Right.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've already checked your door.
Yeah.
Have you checked that there's no
There's no sort of
pockets
like,
or anything
yeah,
like
there's
that? Yeah.
nothing there.
Um,
And I've checked like down behind the seat, if you know what I mean, like round that way and
so then it's a case of we'll just do these drawers, we'll take that bottle out, make sure there's nothing hidden behind there. I've got one my side. I'd pick this up
yeah.
just to make sure there's no screws or anything that are out of place. It's good to get a system because then when you write, did you do a checklist yesterday for one of the tangos? Or did anyone show you any?
No.
I can show you today or when we come across one because we haven't got any targets today.
Right,
but,
okay.
if you're in cabs, then you need to write what you've done,
Oh, right, okay.
or anywhere. You have
Right.
to write for your section what you've done.
Right.
So we can go through that, but I would basically say hot panels, put scope in.
Yeah.
But once you've got a system, you'll know
Like
what
you
is
did.
normal for you.
Yeah.
And then if there's anything that pops out and you'd go, oh, actually, do you know what? I thought it was weird there, so I did actually
Yeah.
unscrew that.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah.
You're sort of getting into a rhythm.
So one of the things that I like to do as well is get a scope under there,
Right.
especially if it is a target. Not see too much over that scope. Not really. But
I know this one. Watch this, the next one will just be.
if you're ever like forgetful of the limits, like I always forget alcohol, they're on the boards there, and then
Yeah.
also we have notice ones inside.
Right, okay.
So you can always double check. If they've got more than one phone, I usually ask them why they have so many phones.
Right, so there's 1, 2, right.
So we've got 2 so far. You sometimes find them where they've literally got 4 or 5, but half of them don't work.
So would these come open or? Yeah.
Yes, you put them in there. There's another. Would you put that? So the way that I do it is you've got 2 tabs underneath there.
Right.
So I use the bent end and I push it against it.
Alright, okay, got you.
Point your torch into the bottom right corner, you should be able to see a bit more of the structure. So yeah, quite a lot of space down there. That's a good place to find. The drawer will come out as well. So if you lift that layer up,
This one?
I don't know how to describe it, this rubber layer, if you lift that up,
Alright, okay. Alright, okay.
that's got a drawer underneath it. So you can pop it off that way. So like my side, I don't have an opening here, so I've had to pull the drawer out.
Right.
Whereas your side has panels,
Right.
so sometimes
easier.
it's easier to pop a panel.
Sorry if I'm shining that light in your face.
know if I showed you last week, but you can pull these rubber bits up,
Right.
and there's a little gap that should help you see structure. Have you got yours up okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can see that mine's empty, so just to get used to the sound.
Yeah.
And my next step is the roof area.
Yeah.
So obviously if they've got a blacked out sunroof, open that up. Take your lights out and just pop a panel in there.
Yeah.
Should hopefully come out nicely.
Should do this one, should you?
It's probably all connected. But again, really good place to scope, especially if you've got a target. You can feel there's nothing pushing against
Yeah.
you anyway. You can hear the sound.
Yeah.
So it's all just like little steps that you can do to confirm what you're thinking. It feels like it's not very heavy.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's not heavy. I've just had a look at all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So with these ones, you pull it down and then sometimes they do kind of stay wedged.
Right, okay.
So then we'll look at all this stuff. We'll feel the bump, lift the bump, and then we'll do the bulk in it.
Right, okay. So do you want to pull it down onto the bottom? Is that the best, or?
Yeah, whatever you find easier. Sometimes it's not that much stuff, so you can just do it while it's up there.
Yeah.
Sleeping bags, weighted package, you know, the one that feeds them. You definitely want to squeeze them, make sure that there's no dodgy stitching around like that. I remember I had a weighted blanket and I've never seen one before. So we was literally checking all the stitching of the panels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it was full of beads. And then you can get little swab tests as well.
Right, okay.
That's just a line. So, if there's anything that you have concerns about that I don't have concerns,
I'd ask questions if
yeah, we can always go. Lewis can go get us the scope from BCP, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, when you get the door, you're going through all the bags.
Oh, I would. He's a very neat chap. I'm absolutely dreading like the horror stories that I've heard about cabs. I'm dreading that.
That one with the feces in.
Oh my god.
I try not to ever, like laugh or anything like that in front of the driver.
No.
But my eyes were streaming and I was poking because it was quite strong.
Yeah.
So I giggled and I said to Sophie, I said, I know it's not cracking or I'm ever so sorry, but I can't control myself. Like, in order to finish the cab,
Yeah.
but the driver wasn't there. Especially in winter, they've all got their heating on.
Yeah. They would have
side
checked
lockers,
those.
they
Yeah.
would have checked them. So for each drawer and fridge, most of the time they both pull out.
Oh, good.
So if you put pressure on, you can feel there's a lot of room there, but there's nothing stopping you.
Right.
So that to me would tell me that it's empty.
Right.
That's good. So if you just want to have a feel
Yeah. Yeah, so that's spray.
and then I'll just search this.
Yeah.
That's your fridge for you.
The piston out as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Has Lewis gone through like the slideshow with the jobs on?
No. Well, this driver is very tidy, very clean.
I've made them. I've made cakes and biscuits. Right, so you pull that out.
Yeah.
Have a feel at the back. Happy
Yeah.
with the fridge.
Yeah.
Check the floor before you get out. There's nothing pointing out to me.
No.
I would, if there's several layers, like I think was we in one that was quilted?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had a
I'd left
first
the
night.
layers,
Yeah.
Check behind the seat. We'll probably get to some seats today that we can actually lift the panels or something like that.
Right.
These passenger seats, sometimes they lift up as well.
Right.
So I would be happy with this cab.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I am.
Always check your curtains as well.
Yeah. Check that. I
Sleeves
remember
if-
you'd saying that the other night. Yeah.
So we got in at about a couple of minutes past, so it took us about half an hour with two of us.
Yeah.
I'd say like when I'm by myself, it probably takes me like 40 minutes.
Right. Okay.
With a scope a bit longer.
Right. Okay. Okay.